All right, why don't we bring out our guests?
Yeah.
They have a new Feral Audio. Is it new Feral Audio podcast? It's a Feral Audio podcast. It's new. Why do you always like new things? It's like that fucking 3-year-old wandering around digging her dirty hands into pies. Maybe this has been a podcast for 60 years. It's called Put Your Hands Together. And they're also like recently accidentally virally noted for these BuzzFeed. Is it BuzzFeed videos? Ask a Lesbian. Well, at any rate, welcome Cameron Esposito and Rhea Butcher. Anywhere that makes you comfortable. Are you guys drinking, folks? Do you want to...
Well, we're generally not drinking, folks, which is totally weird for the comedy world.
I know that Rhea, we talked about in the green room, is a remarkable breed of vegan or vegetarian?
Just vegetarian.
Who, even in the womb, your mother, even though you're from Akron, Ohio...
Yes.
It's not like you're from a bubble, like you're not from some Google bubble that, in space. But your mom never ate meat, so even in the womb, your body, your blood, none of it, has ever touched meat, and you've just never eaten meat.
Never.
And look at you.
Yes.
You're like a foxy Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Michael J. Foxy.
Yes.
Your Twitter avatar is like you in the a drawing of somebody made of you in the orange vest.
I think it's my Tumblr avatar or something. But yeah, it's me as Marty.
You're super
phone.
Into Back to the Future?
Super into Back to the Future. Love it a lot. Yeah.
You know what? I watched Teen Wolf 2 days ago,
Yes.
and I hadn't seen it in 20 years. Teen Wolf, he had Teen Wolf and Back to the Future the same year.
Yes.
Back to the Future was number 1, Teen Wolf was number 2, and he was on Family Ties.
Yes. He was sleeping in his car in between Back to the Future and Family Ties. Because he would go shoot Back to the Future at night, and then he would shoot Family Ties during the day.
Teen Wolf is a terrible movie.
Is it? Does it not hold up?
It's not great.
It's a guy turns into a werewolf and nothing happens.
I believe he's good at basketball.
Yeah.
That's nothing. Just practice. Get good at basketball.
But I remember it being about. So I remember it being about being yourself, and as opposed to being falling back on the thing that makes you, marketable.
Well, I also think it kind of came out at this time when, the idea that somebody would be very good at sports, wasn't really... This is a pre-Jordan era where we were they would have to be a wolf
Yeah.
to be good at basketball.
Yeah. If they're white, they'd have to be a wolf.
Well, I'll tell you something about that movie that really registered with me. I'm sure it doesn't hold up. I'm informed and inspired by a bunch of crap that I watch it, and it's this doesn't hold up. But... The really impacting thing creatively about Teen Wolf was that they were doing this traditional garbagey 80s movie. He's a wolf and it's blah, 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 blah. And then there's that moment, the plot point where he turns into a werewolf on the basketball court. And instead of going left, they go right. It's just like some writer thought, what if he turned into a werewolf on the basketball court and then everyone went, or then he starts dribbling the basketball. And it's if basketball is so fucking important to you, you have to stop the game because I turned into a werewolf, or you got to play basketball against a werewolf. And then they just go right instead of left. And the movie continues along the lines of what if being a werewolf was just a metaphor for being I don't know what.
That's a coming out story. I just realized that. That's
in a world where we still needed more movies about it being okay to be something. It was Teen Wolf was actually a cautionary tale sent from the past to today, maybe, for people going hey, lesbian, hey, differently abled person, hey, black person, hey, don't let your superpower don't forget to just play basketball.
When you guys came out, did you guys get really good at basketball?
I got really good at basketball.
I mean, I did get this haircut, which I feel is probably pretty Teen Wolf informed. Well, I feel like because I watched the movie Frozen last year on a plane, and I was like alone watching this movie, and I just hadn't read anything about it because I don't like to read about movies before I've seen them, and I had no idea that movie is just about a gay person. Like that movie's about a gay person.
Oh, is she just wants to be left alone and then?
Well, she's just like She's like, I have to hide who I am because my parents don't like me. Also, men are terrible. Like that's a lot of what she says.
Super gay.
She's super gay. She's like, gotta wear gloves. That's part of being a lesbian. And I was like on a plane, just wanted to like make a friend so I could just be like, this is a gay movie for kids, you know. But I don't talk to people on planes. So.
There's a lot of like Frozen though. You could interpret that a couple different ways. I never looked at that through a gay lens. I was just like,
I look at everything through a gay lens.
Did you want a gay lens? I've got an extra one.
Yeah, I want a gay lens.
Did you bring the gay lens? I want to look at it.
It's not a tool.
Oh my God! Yeah. The A-Team was
yeah.
The gay team,
Mr. T just wanted to fuck everybody, but he wasn't allowed to. That's not what being gay means.
Yeah.
You guys are too young. You're too young for Back to the Future, even, aren't you? Like, what you like? You seem like a youngster. Maybe it's just the vegetarian in your.
It's the vegetarianism.
She's beautiful.
And the lesbianism.
She's 42.
It's a 1-2 punch. It's a fountain of youth.
But the when we were doing the community Christmas episode with the stop motion, we watched all the Rankin Bass stuff, and I was stricken by the really kind of healthy, super by our modern lens, progressive, thinly, properly veiled, pro-gay endorsement that was the elf that just wanted to be he wanted to be a dentist, and he was like, I don't want to be an elf, I want to be a dentist. Like they say I was born an elf, but I'm not. I was born a dentist. I want to take care of teeth and I want to do that stuff. And he like did a little dance number. I was looking, I was wow, this is like really like we don't have this much craft these days now that we're actually trying to accomplish this.
I mean, I really do like, what is Rudolph about? These are all gay stories.
Everything is gay.
Jesus was gay.
Jesus was totally gay.
That's why they killed him.
Yeah.
Buddha was gay. Buddha was just a big gay bear, you know.
What about Muhammad? Say it into the camera.
Don't tell him.
Say it into the camera.
Why is it always this camera for the...
I don't know.
Straight feed.
Yeah, it's going right to the headquarters.
It's the Kamel cam.
But like, for instance, Back to the Future super holds up. That's a fucking great movie.
Yes, it is.
Teen Wolf is not, and it reminds you that you were a dumb kid saying you didn't like bacon, but you like Teen Wolf.
Right. Yeah. And I don't want to hear your bullshit because there are people in this audience that'll stick up for Spaceballs, for God's sake, so fuck them. But the
You
truth
just don't
is,
like movies with the word space in the title.
the truth is, Goonies doesn't even hold up. The sacrosanct, wonderful. Yeah. Fuck off. It doesn't hold up. It is not a movie. It is garbage. It's a pile of spaghetti spilled out at your feet, asking you to figure it out. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing. When you set it next to Back to the Future, which is I mean,
Be very careful, motherfucker.
that movie, Back to the Future's screenplay took 7 years to write. Like, they were writing that for 7 years, and a couple of those years, I think, in interviews I've read, Bob Gale was wrestling with what would happen if in the car with the mom at the prom. And you seem like you've probably delved into this stuff and read about this stuff.
Absolutely.
But it was like and at the end of it all, like they realized it took them forever to come up with the simplest thing in the world, which is that the mom kisses the son, and then she goes, I don't like it. It's like kissing
it's like
my
I'm
brother.
Kissing my brother.
Yeah, and it was like that took years. They were stuck on that for years.
Yeah. I mean, they also wanted him to time travel in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Which then showed up in Crystal Skull. I'm sure all of you know. But yeah, that screenplay
This is
like
good. Keep going.
The
She's
tightest,
got a lot.
It's like the tightest screenplay ever made. There's like not a wasted minute.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Because I think you forgot about the movie Alien.
Ugh.
You don't like Alien?
No, I love
she
Alien.
likes Alien, but like if we're talking
I'm
about
just gonna
tight
debate
screenplays,
you
like
about
not a wasted
screenplays
shot.
on Back to the Future versus
Alien was Alien's a tight screenplay.
Tight screenplay. At the
Which
end,
one is more fun?
at the end when Sigourney takes off her outfit and she's just wearing a tight screenplay.
That is a tight screen.
That's a tight. You can see everything. All the
Acts.
notes. Yeah.
All the acts.
You can see all the acts.
I just keep thinking about all the arguments I have about what movie to watch with Aaron. I want to be a lesbian so bad.
Wait, Dan,
Like you guys are arguing about two different kinds of good movies.
Yes.